Hi, a very warm welcome to who made it through my first video presentation. My name is Isha and I'm here to present at March promotional analysis, the task that was given by Codebasics as a resume project challenge 9. So the presentation is divided into four stages. Firstly, the introduction, where I'll be talking about Atlicmart, followed by the goals to be achieved through this project, and after that, I'll walk you through my analysis and findings that I have derived from the data, and finally, some recommendations for Atlicmart to increase the revenue for their next promotional season. Now, first, let's talk about Atlic Mart. So, Atlic Mart is a retail chain which has 50 stores all around the southern region of India across 10 cities. All of these 50 stores had a massive promotion going on during Diwali 2023 and Sankranti 2024. To those who don't know, these are two of the main festivals of India. After the promotional period is over, the sales director, who is Bruce Hariali, is now interested to know about the overall behavior of the promotions with respect to the sales and revenue generated during this season. So the goals we want to achieve through this presentation is our project is understanding business and promotions, making a dashboard report along with implementing ad hoc SQL queries that would support in business decision making, and finally providing the recommendations. Let's start with our analysis part with the performance of stores and cities. Here we will try to answer questions like which store performed well in terms of incremental sold units and incremental revenue. And also we will look which cities have higher revenue, and for this I'll take you through my live Tableau dashboard. Here in this report, we can explore which stores have performed well and which did not. The first paragraph here that shows the top 10 stores, the top 10 stores with highest incremental revenue in both promotional seasons. Also, we can apply filters from here according to our needs to see which stores performed well and which did not in that particular campaign. Second paragraph is for us to see the stores with the least incremental sold units, and through this dashboard we can also see the revenue and sale of each city through this bubble graph and this tree map. By clicking on any city of this bubble, the stores of that particular city can be filtered out on the dashboard and we can see the results for that particular city. And on the side, there are some important key metrics to track numbers of the business, like total sales, total revenue, total incremental sold units, and total incremental revenue. And these numbers can also be filtered according to cities, and it can also be filtered according to the campaign name. So now, these are the results for the Diwali, and these are the results for the Sankranti. After looking at the store and city-wise report, it can be said that the top 10 stores with incremental revenue were in Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. Also, the highest revenue cities were found out to be Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. The reason for this is first, they have higher number of store presence as seen in the SQL query output, and second, there is significant growth of moving population to the cities due to more employment opportunities. Another major analysis states that the lowest incremental sold unit is just 1.95k in a store of Bangalore, and the reason might be the lowest population, that is about 0.76 million as seen in the graph. Also, the total revenue generated of Trivandrum, Vijayawada, Bangalore, Madurai, and Vishakhapatnam combined is less than the revenue generated by Bangalore, even though the combined number of stores in those five cities is more than the number of stores in Bangalore. And that too because of the higher population that is growing and emerging in Bangalore. But we have got an idea about the geographical analysis. Let us look at the promotional type analysis. And in promotion types, we had 25% off, 33% off, 50% off, buy one get one free, and 500 rupees cashback. In this analysis, we will try to answer questions like which promotions did well and which did not in terms of incremental revenue and incremental sold units. Also, we will look at the difference between the discount based promotions with cashback and buy one get one free. And we will also try to look at which promotion types maintains the balance by having decent margins and also maintaining the incremental sold units. So let's navigate to another Tableau report. The first graph shows how much quantity increase was there after the promotion came to an effect, and filters can be applied here as well by campaign name Diwali or Sankranti. And below that, the bar graph shows the promotion types by their respective incremental revenue they have contributed to. The combination of line graph and area graph shows the analysis about which promotion type has maintained the balance by higher margins. The pie chart below shows the distribution of all the incremental sold units by combining discount based promotions, that is 33% off, 25% off, and 50% off, with comparing them with buy one get one free and 500 rupees cashback. And this paragraph shows that how many products were there out of 15 which had certain promotions. So as we can see, in Diwali, out of 15 products, four products were discounted as 50% off. Then four products were discounted as 25% off, and so on. So, from the report, we can conclude that buy one get one free has seen substantial growth in incremental sold units, where 500 cashback and 33% off have also performed well. However, 25% off has negatively impacted sales in every product. If we see the graph, we can see that for the 25% off promotion type, the incremental sold units has been negative for each and every product. If talking about incremental revenue, then buy one get one free and 33% off have performed exceptionally well. Also, when overall comparing the discount based promotions with other promotions, then buy one get one free have performed very well with highest incremental sold units. However, in Diwali season, 500 cashback has more incremental sold units. Apart from that, when analyzing incremental sold units with revenues that's seen in the chart below, then 50% off and buy one get one free have decreased the revenue, while 33% off and 500 cashback balances the number of incremental sold units and revenue. Another analysis on promotions that the executive needed to understand as SQL implementation is how much revenue was generated before and after promotion for each season, that is Diwali and Sankranti. So, as we can see, the SQL query output in Diwali there was 149% increase in revenue generation after promotions, and in Sankranti it was 141%. That is, it went from 58 million rupees to 140 million rupees. Now, let's jump onto the product and category analysis, and here we will try to find answers for which products or categories have contributed to significant lift in sales, or products that performed well or poorly to promotions in terms of revenue and quantities sold. So, with that, let's jump on to my Tableau report. The first chart, that is the donut graph, it shows that how much incremental sold units were there for each category, and that again can be filtered for any campaign that we want to do, maybe Diwali or Sankranti. Now, this chart shows the revenue for each category, and we can see that the combo one has contributed to the highest revenue, and that is 256.44 million. However, personal care item have the least revenue, uh, that is 5.60 million. Talking about the products, here is the chart that shows the quantity of each product that was sold before and after the promotions. This can be helpful to know which products to focus on. The chart at the bottom left is the Pareto chart that checks if our 80% of the results come from the 20% efforts. And as we can see, if we check for the revenue and products, then we can see that the 80% of our revenue comes from the three products out of 15. So we can say that the Pareto principle is true in our case, where 80% of the revenue comes from the 20% of the products. We have seen that how many quantities were sold before and after promotion for each product, and our conclusion comes to that Atlic Farm Chakki Atta, Sonam Sari rice, sunflower oil, and home essentials have seen a significant increase in quantity sold. Also, we saw that the personal care items were the one that has generated the least incremental revenue. Apart from that, it was also seen that about 80% of the revenue comes from the three products, and they are home essentials, Sona Mansuri rice, and Farm Chakki atta. Now, another major insight says that groceries and staple foods have seen the highest incremental sold units. If we filter the results with Sankranti and Diwali, then we can see that in Sankranti, grocery and staples category have contributed to more than 80% of the total incremental sold units. However, if we look at the SQL query output with filtering only Diwali promotions, we can see that grocery contributed to just 18% increase and home appliances contributed to massive 244% increase in incremental sold units. Some additional analysis required by the team was to see the top five products in terms of incremental revenue. And from the first query, we can see that Atlic waterproof immersion rod contributed to 258% increase in revenue, followed by double bed sheet, LED bulb, curtains, and home essential combo. Additional insights they wanted to gain about which expensive products that has the price of more than 500 rupees are discounted as buy one get one free, and the query result gives the output as double bed sheet and waterproof immersion rod. Now, let me provide some recommendations to the company for their next promotional campaign. The first is promotion type. In the next promotion, the company should focus on the 33% off and 500 cashback promotions, as it maintains a balance between incremental sold units and also the revenue. Also, the company can collaborate with different credit card companies to offer more cashback promotions. Second, understanding products and performance. If we look at product and category analysis, Atlicmart should focus on the products that have generated more revenue and incremental sales unit. However, the company should also focus on making strategies for personal care items. This can be achieved by understanding customer behavior and their spending pattern. The third is the campaign effectiveness. If we compare the sales of Diwali and Sankranti, it will be seen that Diwali has generated more sales than Sankranti. This means that it is necessary to understand the customer behavior, that in which festivals or what seasons they spend more money on. This can be helpful in understanding what months are best to offer the promotions. And last but not the least, geographic presence. To increase the presence of stores, the company must focus on Vijayawada, as it is the second most major city in Andhra Pradesh and has a population of about 2.29 million. Also, it has just two stores, so it is really beneficial if they can increase the number of stores in Vijayawada. Apart from that, Bangalore can also be considered, as it is one of the most developed cities of India and ranks second in terms of area. At the end, I would like to thank you for your attention, and I want to pass on my gratitude to the Code Basics team and especially to Dhaval Patel and Hemanand for this wonderful opportunity to showcase our skills and increasing the confidence within ourselves.